Hey guys, the first semi-final for this year's Currie Cup is going to be the Bulls versus the Lions. It's 2 o'clock on Saturday. Going to be quite hot actually to watch it then. Unfortunately, no live stream because I am traveling this weekend, so sorry about that. But it's still going to be a big one. If we look at the logs, the Bulls in first versus the Lions in fourth. It's just 5 points separating the two sides, so it's a pretty close affair if you look at the two teams' seasons. The last time these two did play, the Bulls did beat the Lions by 22-15, and that was just the other day. That was the 6th of January, so just 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. So very close game there. I thought the Bulls actually did a lot better than was predicted because they had missed a lot of games up to that point. Remember the last time the Bulls did play against the Pumas, that was basically a second string team. The Bulls, they have won 8 from 11 in this unlocked and Currie Cup season together. 2 of those losses have come in the last 3 games, so yeah, maybe they're not the best form of late. The Lions, 5 from 6 games in the Currie Cup so far, and the last game they've played was the defeat to the Bulls, so they would probably want some retribution from that one because that was also played at Loftus. Scattered clouds for this one, 33 degrees Celsius, pretty hot. Rasta being the referee for that one. I think he's probably one of the best referees in South Africa at the moment. Also, history-wise, we see everything is pretty even. If we look at the teams, like I said, the Bulls, last time they played, they pretty much fielded their second team. So a lot of changes they made there, especially with their back line. The Lions made a couple of changes. So basically, it looks like the two teams that played each other just the other day. Up front in the props, we have Steve Sitole coming in with Yanni du Plessis. Yanni du Plessis has been performing well of late. They are going up against Trevor Nyakane and Kuboka. 2 very good scrums over there. I think the Lions one might have the upper hand slightly over there. At the hookers, Jaco Visagie versus Erasmus. I don't think either of them can be classed as the best hookers in South Africa. Visagie, he's prone to getting a couple of overthrows. Erasmus, he's prone to get a couple of throws in a game skew, but we'll see how it goes with the game being at a higher level as it is at a semi-final. Then we get into the locks. We have Rohan Nortje and Manjesi. I'm actually shocked to see Manjesi getting a start. It's very seldom that he gets a start. Usually it is one of the other smaller games that he does play for the Bulls in the starting lineup. But he gets a start with Rohan Nortje. I think that's a pretty good lineup. Nortje, I think he has extended his contract now with the Bulls as well. Marvin Orie and Alberts for the Lions. Like I say, every week they're just getting better at line-out time. Just that partnership is getting better. At number 6, Jaco Kriel, he comes back into the side in place of Marnus Skuman. Up against Marco van Staden, 2 big fetches of the ball when it comes to breakdown time. Elrich Low and Chatuka, 2 runners of the ball. They like carrying it forward into the defensive line. Elrich Low, he is seeing big things for his own future. A lot of people are seeing big things for this guy's future. So let's see what he does. Dwayne Vermeulen versus Len Massyn. I still don't say Dwayne Vermeulen is in his best form we've ever seen him, but he's still a great player on the park. He's still a great leader for that side. So a game like this, a big game like this, might see the best from a type of player like him. Ivan van Zyl at number 9, probably the best number 9 of the Currie Cup season so far, versus Andre Warner playing against his previous team. A lot of previous Bulls playing against their old side, so they would want to play their best this weekend. Andre Warner also being in great form in this last couple of weeks, probably in this last month or so. He really found form since being selected. Elton Jantjies versus Morné Steyn. I think that's the biggest battle, head-to-head battle we see this whole semi-final. Morné Steyn, the veteran that still sees himself getting a couple of Springbok caps. If he plays well, why not? Elton Jantjies, he's one of the favorites to be playing in that Lions tour. Because, I mean, Pollard, he's injured at the moment. We don't know if he is going to return in time. Probably. But Elton Jantjies, he's still staking a claim to that number 10 jersey. Not to mention both having very good goal-kicking records so far. Number 12, Cornel Hendricks, the find of the season, out of position. Burger Odendaal up against his previous team. He did captain. He will want to do well. Cornel Hendricks, he'll try and step a couple of times through those gaps. Wandisile Semelane, just a guy that also tries and steps through gaps. He just strings them together sometimes. And then you get Gans, that's also one of those guys that is earmarked for big things in the future if he continues in this form at number 13. On the wings, Kurtley Orense and Jacobs continues for the Bulls. Stian Pienaar and Skosan also for the Lions. They are finding ball a little bit more these last couple of weeks. And then David Kriel versus Tiaan Swanepoel. Tiaan Swanepoel, the guy to look out for from the Bulls. They do not want to give penalties away just on the other opposition's half, because they will be punished. They will get a penalty against them, and that guy can slot them over from almost 70 meters away. Then on the bench, both teams have a pretty big bench. I think the Lions bench might be a bit stronger, if I'm honest. Grobler and Jan Hinenkamfer at number 16s. Jock van Rooyen and Morne Smith. Van Rooyen probably to be the better prop option there. Morne Smith, he's been impressive in some games. Rowan Dreyer and Sadi, big props to bring on. Very, very consistent at scrum time. Jan Eys finds himself on the bench versus Notnagel. Arno Botha also on the bench. He hasn't had the greatest season so far. To be honest, I expected a lot more from him in this season. He's up against Willem van der Sluys. The Lions also go with a 6-2 split with a young Frankie Horn on number 21. The number 21 for the Bulls is Embrose Papier, who started last time out against the Pumas, who thrashed them. Then it's Chris Smith at number 22, and then Marco Jansen van Vieren. Morne van der Berg brings some speed at number 9 for the Lions, and Dan Kriel some center power for them as well. Guys, to make my prediction here, the bookies are favoring the Bulls in this one quite heavily, or heavier than in the other game. They're saying about 7 points. So making my prediction, I'd also back the bookies and go by 5 points for the Bulls. Hit the subscribe button if you do like the channel. Let me know down in the comments below what your prediction is for this game. Watch these videos next to me, and then I'll see you for the next one. Cheers.